Hey, this is your friendly neighborhood Reverend from Dudeism TV, and today I want to talk about great dudes in history and one of my personal favorites, a stand-up icon, genius, Mr. Bill Hicks. Now, in case you haven't had the opportunity to check out Bill Hicks, I highly suggest you do. He was an enlightened dude, absolutely a man for his time and place, and plucked off of the planet a little too early. It's almost like he knew too much too soon. This guy was far out. He single-handedly changed stand-up comedy. If you have ever watched Bill Hicks and then watched Dennis Leary, you're gonna learn something. I tell you that much. Now, the reason Bill is a great dude of history, and you can check this out in the Abide Guide because it will really tie it all together, but I just wanted to expand a little more. About 2 or 3 times a year, I go searching on the internet and find cool stuff that Bill's done that I haven't found before, because he started doing stand-up in public school, grade school, and that to me is somebody who knows what's up, knows their place, their mark on life. And creatives do that. They just immediately know exactly what's up. He did that. I watched some of his early stuff. Brilliant, funny, relevant, really tied the whole brain together, And he was able to do that, dudes, right up until his final days, And the worst part about what happened with Bill was, he was an American and loved America, had a heart and fondness for his home country, but was never really received in the United States. And that bummed him out. You can watch some of his stand-ups in little small comedy places near the end of his career, and he'll actually talk about that, right? But he was selling out huge theaters. He would go to the UK and just have thousands of people, but he couldn't get 100 people in, decent, large towns and cities across the United States, and it didn't stop him. And I think that is what makes him a great dude of history. He knew what he was, he knew who he was, he knew what his point and his poignant wit about the human race and what this whole darn human comedy is all about. He could see more than what the average human being could see. And that's the best part about Bill Hicks, is he will expand your mind. And, I've done a lot of research about psychedelics and creatives and those that have experimented with psychedelics and how it, broadens their senses. If you look at Steve Jobs from Apple, there's another guy, super huge creative guy. Now, he knew what he wanted to do. He knew how to take his idea and start to make it grow and blossom, And that to me is a creative. That's an artistic guy, The guy that created the iPod still preferred listening to records because he knew what people really wanted, but it wasn't what was the best. So with Bill Hicks, he really wanted to be popular in his native country, but he knew what his message was, and he had to share it. And that was, war doesn't make peace. That was a major thing for him. Maybe human beings should learn to get along. Maybe that would be a good idea. That was another huge thing. And he, with more than enough of an arsenal in an attack mode, really deep down he wanted to take it easy and abide with other people. And isn't that what it's all about, dudes? So anyway, check out Bill Hicks. I think if you really want to absorb something really amazing, check out Relentless. It's fantastic. Probably the one that I can put on over and over and over again. I know there's a ton of other comedians out there that are just as slamming as Bill, but Bill is a great dude of history. And so thanks for checking us out on Dudeism TV. I'm the Rev. And please feel free to subscribe and share this video. The more we share, the more I can, maybe start filming it on a new phone. Take it easy, dudes.